8.
I can use the new tool I took from Deathstroke.
Oh, there's something over there. A fragment. Where do I need to go? Through this pipe. No? Oh, I guess over here. That would make sense. Jesus. Drop down. B-man. No. No. Is that not it?
You'll have more luck getting into a nun's skivvies than getting into this room. Go on then, beat it a bit harder. Really make me feel it. Well.
Wait, sorry, I got an upgrade. What's that one? Blade dodge takedown. Jesus. Okay.
As you can see, I got me answer. Have a Merry Christmas and piss off.
One lucky man.
Alfred, see if you can find any information on a murder at Lacey Towers.
Looks like the police are on the scene now, sir. Oh. And this is interesting. They're saying Black Mask is the victim.
Black Mask dead. I'm on my way there now.
So talk about the way I came in. I assume.
The remote claw I took from Deathstroke could be useful
Ah,
here.
yes. And then what was it again? 8. Okay.
Alfred, get GCPD to take a look at the final
How
offer.
do I
Or
get
at Dixon
that thing,
Docks.
so?
They'll find Slade Wilson tied up and waiting for them, along with some of Penguin's illegally obtained weapons.
Another anonymous tip?
Well, can I look at that thing? Okay. Hello there, it's Contrast. How you doing? It's going okay, yeah. Just started this not that long ago, about 2 hours ago. It's going well.
Citizens of Gotham, your cries for help have been heard. I am Anarchy, voice of the people, here to save you from the plague of corruption
Oh, it's
that now
Anarchy.
infests this once proud city. Those hired and elected to keep us free and safe won't
Played
lift
the
a
other
finger.
games. Yeah,
Why would they? They've been bought
I've played
and
Asylum
paid
and
for,
City.
encouraged to turn a
Asylum
blind
I've played a
eye.
lot.
If they won't act, I will. At dawn's first light, the sources of Gotham's ruin will be destroyed.
This guy's a bit loud.
Back to your regularly scheduled program.
I played City not that long ago. Finished that on stream.
I should hurry. to Lacey
I haven't done
Towers
like
before
everything
the
in it,
cops
but
destroy
you know,
all the
I've done the
evidence
main
from the crime
story.
scene Penguin mentioned.
I was hoping to get a minute of your time. See, I've got a story to tell you.
Is he up there?
About crime and violence, greed and vengeance. But it's also a story of redemption, of second chances, of change. I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its strongest. But unlike those I fight to overthrow, I believe in choice.
Whoa, easy now. I ain't looking for a fight. Got a message, that's all. Anarchy says if you're gonna make a withdrawal, you better do it soon.
Determine what I do with you.
Holy crap. Arkham Knight is really good as well. Yeah, so I plan on playing that obviously sometime soon when I finish this. I just finished playing Dishonored recently, so I was finding a game to play in between playing number 1 and number 2 of Dishonored. So after this, I'll probably play Dishonored 2, and then maybe move on to Night. So yeah. Oh, I appreciate the follow, thank you. Yeah, I've seen Night, and the thing I've seen in Night is like there's the car and everything that you can like go around in. Because what was it, in City and stuff, you didn't have all this glide stuff where you could like boost off of it and stuff. So it's nice to see what they've implemented into them to make them better. And then there's a new one coming out soon as well, isn't there? So that'll be fun.
New system.
They say money makes the world go round. It also makes for excellent shackles. You're tied to your job, your mortgage, your need to buy the next shiny thing in your overpriced television produces you. Imagine what we could accomplish if only someone would set us free.
This is a reckoning!
It was the first game of the PS4 Xbox One generation, so it brought a lot more to the table with the bigger open world and Batmobile. Yeah. I mean, when I first joined this, the graphics compared to like City and stuff, I mean, it's not that much different, but I mean, you can tell. And I'm playing it on 4K, but obviously I've got to scale it down for streaming. But it looks amazing. So yeah.
I need to find them.
I've no doubt you will, sir.
I heard there was a lot of problems with Arkham Knight though, and the reviews were really bad at the beginning. I don't know if they fixed it though. I'm assuming they did. PC game launch was a fail. I had so many glitches, but they fixed. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I used to play, what was it? First played Asylum. I don't know if I got it when it came out, but I played it on PlayStation 3. But since then, I've moved to Xbox. Oh no, sorry, Xbox. PC. Didn't quality check the game for the PC port, which they said after it got blown up by the community. Yeah, I mean I'm sure it's probably hard to do that. I don't know if they were like on a deadline or something that they had to get it out by and they just rushed it, or I don't know. But well, hopefully it is fixed fully and there isn't any problems.
The cops investigating this crime should have a relay station set up. It'll look like a mobile satellite dish, probably on a rooftop.
He didn't see that? He's looking right at me.
a disadvantage if I can't tap into the cops' communications. I should hack their
Yeah, they
mobile
had 3 people
station.
responsible for the port and they just rushed it out, so it makes sense why it wasn't good. It should have been a bigger priority than it did though. Yeah, probably. I mean, I feel like now, obviously with like physical copies and stuff, they kind of just don't really exist anymore. Like if anything, it's either on the PlayStation Store or the Xbox, Microsoft Store, whatever it's called. So, you know, I feel like they should all focus on PC, to be honest with you, more than consoles. I know, like, it's probably more lucrative in terms of, like, selling consoles itself, but I don't know. Oh, that didn't work. So have you played all of these games then?
Penguin murdered Black Mask, but why would he send me here if he was the killer? It doesn't add up. This crime took place days ago. The fire and the exposure to the elements make identifying the victims difficult. The male victim is wearing a black mask, but I can't positively identify him.
I played
as
this
Roman
one once,
Sionis
but all
without
the
a
other games
DNA
at least 6
analysis.
times.
Something
Yeah,
can't do
I
in
feel
the
like there's a lot of replayability in them. However, I don't know how many times I had played it, but Asylum, probably probably around 6 times I've like replayed it. Every time I go back to it now, it's nice to, you know, play a game that I'm like really fond of, but I feel like it's just, it's too much to play. Like, I feel like Asylum's my favourite, but I don't think I can really play that anymore. I've just played it too
Fire
much.
spread as a result of a Molotov cocktail thrown into the room. It may have been intended to destroy evidence.
Okay.
The shallow trajectory of the bullet suggests the shooter could be someone of Penguin's height. But the grooves on the floor suggest that the victim was killed by someone leaning back in a chair. This bullet was fired from a revolver. Ballistics analysis indicates a low angle of trajectory. The shooter could have been someone of
I'm
Penguin's
gonna
height,
head
but the pattern in the
maybe some
gunpowder
catching the
residue
time.
suggests
Oh, I
that the
appreciate
bullet
it. Thank you
was
for the follow
actually
again.
fired by
Appreciate it,
someone
man.
lying on the
See you another
ground.
time.
These fingerprints are a match for the Penguin, but they're on top of the soot from the fire. The cops were right. Penguin was in the room, but these prints prove he was here after the murders were committed. If he didn't kill Black Mask, who did? The only thing I know for certain is that Tiffany's shooter was lying on the floor. But why? These white streaks are shoe polish. Whoever shot Tiffany was being dragged along the floor. Besides the victims, there were 2 other people in the room. Tiffany's shooter, and whoever was dragging the shooter. The location from which the male victim was shot may tell me more. The DNA here doesn't belong to either of the victims. Whose is it? The fight broke out when someone startled the shooter. It's not clear who won the fight. It could have been either one of them. I should review the evidence to see if I can learn anything more about either the intruder or the shooter.
Okay, so takes a while, doesn't it? Follow the red trail as you scrub through the crime scene. So wait, do I go back? So very beginning, this thing starts. Detected.
Fabric analysis indicates the intruder was wearing a white suit or sport jacket. This
Right.
fabric swatch could help identify the intruder, but I still can't identify the male victim's shooter. There's one impact area I haven't checked for clues.
In the sink. A lot of action happened here, God.
This
You
DNA
just
is
slam
from the
my head.
female victim. The level of oxidation suggests it's been here for several days. If I review the evidence, I may be able to find out what she was doing when she was attacked.
It's a phone.
She was sending text messages to Roman Sionis about someone named the Joker. Someone killed Black Mask, but this crime took place several days ago, and I saw Black Mask earlier tonight. The answers I have raise more questions. Who is the Joker? Was he the killer here?
Wait, what?
Is he one of the assassins?
When
I
does
have
this
a
take
body,
place?
An unknown shooter, and an unknown assailant who attacked the shooter. I need to match the DNA samples against the records in the National Criminal Database to identify who was in the room. Alfred, I need access to
Jeez.
the National Criminal Database.
So wait, he doesn't know who the
Well,
Joker
only
is,
way to
so
do
this is
that
like in
would be to infiltrate the Gotham City Police Department.
1938 or something?
You'd need to physically hack into their servers. If you insist on doing something that foolish, you'll need a powerful, non-lethal weapon. I recommend coming back here to pick up your concussion detonator.
Not a bad idea.
Sounds good. Solve crime scene inside Lacey Towers. Okay. Can I leave? I'm getting 60 FPS, that's pretty good. I don't know if it's capped or not though. Might be able to get more.
Whatever happened?
Oh, that didn't work. There we go. Right, I'm probably going to go back to the back cave, get the thing, and then probably going to call it here then. Batwing is available. Okay. Back cave. Batwing drop off point. Let's go. Go back here, get the concussion thing. Then I'll end it. What day is it tomorrow? Is it Monday tomorrow? Okay, well, I guess I'll play some tomorrow then. I'll have to upload this to YouTube as well tonight.
Welcome home, sir. The concussion detonator is on your workbench. Remember, if you use that instead of your fists, you'll do less lasting damage to those police officers and civil servants.
Noted.
I appreciate it, Alfred. Alfred's such a good man, isn't he? Concussion detonator. So little pellets inside of it. What on earth is all this? Beat down expert. What the hell's through here? Right. Let's head back to the computer and then we'll log off. Actually, what's down here first? This place is huge. Oh. Let me test stuff out over here. Can I? Do I need to turn something on? Access training console. Oh. There's trophies. Wait, I didn't click on anything there, did I? No. Okay, right. Well, we'll leave this, leave it here for now. We've played, what, hour and a half-ish? After a failed attempt at streaming something else.
Were you looking for me, sir?
Didn't work.
Well played, sir. You stopped the electrocutioner with a single strike.
I just used his arrogance to my advantage. A textbook move a child could have avoided.
True, but I doubt the rest of them will go down as easily.
If they do, we'll be eating that Christmas ham sooner than you think.
Okay. We got any more stuff that we can just look over real quick? Profiles. Let's get all these done. Anarchy. I know him from the comics. She's nice. Synopsis. Oh Jesus. Okay. Shadow Vigilante, World's Greatest Detective, rank 4. Complete 22% of the database. World's Greatest Detective locked. Was that an achievement? I assume. Oh, you get achievements for all these. Okay, what's that one? Get an A grade fight with at least a high threat level. Complete fight with a medium or higher threat level without being hit with a 50 times combo and at least 15 variations. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Right. I got 3 achievements there. So let's end it off here then. Nearly got that one. Use a ward quite a lot. Pull 2 enemies over a railing at the same time using advanced gadget techniques. Okay, right. I'm gonna end it then. Bye.